Hi Gemini, welcome to your unexpected reading for July 29th through August 28th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes out to Shanetta's Divine Tarot. Much love and support and respect to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, show her some love if you like what she has to say. Lastly, this reading is intended for a romantic love read, but it might resonate in other areas of your life, such as job, career, family, friends, and money, or money. All right, Gemini. Unexpected for you. What's coming in? The unexpected for Gemini. Oopsie. Hello. Hi. Okay. Stop it. All right. 9 of Wands. Okay. The Fool. Ooh, somebody is having a transformative experience after having gone through it. Older and wiser and wizened. This is wisdom. This is being seasoned and having wisdom. And I know wisdom is a word, but it made me think of wisdom and season. Okay. Hold on a minute. The Sun, Queen of Pentacles, so that could be Capricorn. 6 of Pentacles, let's do this. Death, 8 of Cups. Okay. Yikes. That's for Gemini. So I pulled that just to see, because normally I wouldn't. You can't really see that. That's okay. So that's the King of Pentacles right there. So it looks like we're talking about a marriage, Gemini. It looks like we're talking about two people that, for all intents and purposes, you might be aligned as far as common goals or future longevity, that sort of thing, and have a working order to your relationship. But is it about that things aren't reciprocal, or is this a move? See, this Fool could go either way. This is you starting out on your own, or it's taking a leap of faith in a relationship. What's this Sun card about? Could be Leo. What's this Sun card about? 2 of Pentacles. Things are up in the air as far as if it's going to work out or not. Trying to understand the new information that you've received, or figuring out what you're going to do, talking about it, problem solving, thinking about. This is for you, Gemini, needing to think about some choices and options and what to do for your new normal. What's this Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles about? What's that about? Could be Capricorn or Virgo. What's this about? King of Wands. All right, needing to make a decision about this situation with your person. Needing to figure out what you're going to do and get vertical on it and decide. And it could be the air of the mind that, look, I want this to work out for both of us. I want this to be a win-win. Just got to figure out how. What's this 6 of Pentacles about? For Gemini, what's this 6 of Pentacles? Oh, disappointed over the way things have happened because there hasn't been the give and take. Maybe you two are kind of like just ships passing in the night, or like excellent roommates. This is whatever it is, you can't. You've had it, and you're like, before this gets ugly, I think we need to check out. We need to figure this out. Specifically, you are needing to figure this out. I don't know if you're going to have cooperation from this person. It might be that you have to take the helm because they're off doing their own thing. They're not really actively involved in the relationship. It looks like you've probably been managing things for a while. And this would be no different, except for you might get some pushback if they don't want their cookies taken away. But this is about. I'm surprised. I thought I saw the 6 of Pentacles, but this feels very 6 of Pentacles-ish as far as things being reciprocal. Oh, there it is. The 6 of Pentacles. This is about self-worth, about having been through this before and I just can't anymore. About knowing these aren't things laying on the ground. These are lovingly and strategically placed, and with knowledge and purpose. And this is someone who has been through it and knows how to take care of their stuff and guard their stuff. And this is faith and courage and resiliency and perseverance and all that, but it's also simply not going to take it anymore. Knowing your worth, knowing what you're fighting for, what you stand for, knowing what you're defending, what you're guarding, and just simply not taking it anymore, and being disappointed that someone has been shady. I mean, we got the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles here. This could be that you've recently found out someone's been kind of shady, doing some shady shenanigans with money, or just is not, has let you down to the point where you just can't anymore. You just can't deal with somebody that's not on the same page with you as far as the give and take of a relationship. You have your roles, I have my roles, and this is what we do, and this is how we support each other and interact, and it's this give and take and this equality. It's not like I take care of everything and you go off and do your own thing. What's this Death card about? Death card. Two of Wands. Yeah. Huh. Is this about moving, Gemini? Moving out? What's this Eight of Cups? Okay, so we've got Queen of Pentacles here twice. Could be Capricorn, but this is about you taking you and your own, or taking yours and your own, taking you out of the equation and moving on and leaving because there's profound disappointment, and then after this disappointment we're leaving because we just can't deal with it anymore. We have reached our limit, and this is before things get to the point where I don't even want to talk to you anymore. I gotta go. I'm not going to lose my self-respect over this, and I don't want to damage the working relationship that we may have. This could be people in business together, but this is about you just being disappointed with the lack of equality or give and take, reciprocity in the relationship. And now that this has been a long time coming, perhaps there's been some discussion or just realization on your part, and because this feels very independent. It feels like you making the decision based on your disappointment to go. And then there's this ending that this is something that's non-negotiable. It's happened. There can be a new relationship after it, but it's not going to go back to the old. It's not going to be based on the old. This is transformation. And there's a transformation because you have gone through it. There's no denying what you've learned and realized in this process. It's a very slow process. So as far as making decisions, this is like, well, what are we going to do now? Because I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to look the other way anymore. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I'll take care of it. I can't. At this point, it's about my self-worth and self-esteem. Like I'm worth more. I give more. I want someone that respects that about me, and that this could be male or female, but you know what I mean? It's about the give and take of a relationship. And this is you walking away from that person because it's about self-respect at this point. And it's about, I'm better off by myself than having to take care of everybody all the time. I'd rather take care of just me and my own. And I'm no slouch. I'll work for what I want, but I'd rather just only have to worry about myself at this point. I mean, we're two ships passing in the night anyway. It could be that this is a trial separation, you moving out for now to figure out things because you're still at the crossroads. What's done is done, though. There's no denying that. It could be that, okay, this, whatever we had is over, but would you like to have a new one? It could be that, but that's going to depend on both of you. And right now, it seems like you've kind of been handling everything. And it could very well be that you're telling this person how it's going to be, and they're like, okay, yeah, whatever. And you're just like, really? You can't even... And this is, you can't not know what you know. This, whatever you had was over, and it's time to make some decisions and look to the future. So I don't think this is about reconciling with this person, but I do think it's about moving out and getting to a place where you can get some semblance of balance, of control in your life, of being able to be optimistic again about the future. And kind of, I feel like this might be you needing to understand the dynamics of what your interaction with this person has been like. And then once you do, that's when there's this leaving here. This walking away because you realize it's not worth your emotional investment anymore. What's this Fool about? What's this Fool? What's this Fool about? Oh. I keep wanting to say this is a lover's tiff. It's like a fight. It's a trial separation. And perhaps it's about, well, what are we going to do? We're in love. But there's been this ending. And is this someone throwing the gauntlet down and being like, no, I'm not putting up with this anymore. It's got to be a certain way or I'm walking. I can't do this. And I'm going to take my time to think by myself right now. So there's been a change in what somebody wants. There's been an ending. Is it going to stick? I don't know. The thing is, are you two on the same page with what you want? I mean, we've got 3 2s here. Are you two going to be on the same page? This is about security. This is about each of you wanting the same thing and about stability. And it looks like you're not on the same page. And is it that is it you trying to come up with ideas to get this relationship off the ground? And it feels like you're very alone in this. And that's why you leave, is because someone's just not into it. They don't want to leave. They don't want you to leave, but they're not. I think the disappointment is that they just don't want the same things. You two aren't on the same page. The reciprocity. It's not that they're a mean or a bad person. They're just not that into this. It's just not that much for them. It's just, there's not, it's about making decisions because of an ending. And I think you decide to end it. I think you decide that it's just not enough. And it's because of self-worth. And so we have you, the thing is, there's an ending, but I don't feel like this is over. There's an ending, and we got you walking away, but I don't feel like it's over. I feel like it's about taking time to think about things. Whatever you had was not working. But I feel like there's still something in you that is willing to still work at it. And that kind of makes me sad because I don't know that this person is. And maybe this is you wanting to come up with new ways, new and exciting whatever to enliven the relationship, but they got to want to do it too. That maybe, we got the King of Wands here. Maybe this is you wanting to come up with exciting ways to reinvigorate the relationship, or you go away to figure out what you want out of this. But either way, the undercurrent here is that you're the one in making the decisions, in charge, feeling like compelled to do something about this. And I don't feel the other person here at all, except for in representation only. I feel like you're very much alone in this. Okay, all right. What else for Gemini? But here's the thing. I don't feel like it's over, though. I feel like you're just kind of not putting your foot down, but just saying, all right, here's the things that need to happen for me. I'm going to go and take the time that I need to sort through some things. And your person is like, okay. And I think that's part of the disappointment is just, it's the give and take. Their focus is elsewhere. And it's about, I think this is about you kind of understanding that and some, maybe some frustration or anger with that and wanting to figure out what you need to do next because you just don't feel like you've been treated fairly or given the respect and the love and the care and the attention that you deserved or that you've given and that you want. It's about understanding that. I hope this is about problem solving and resolution, but it still looks like you're going to be driving this. All right. What else for Gemini? Good. Sorry. No, not good. It says reflect. Sorry. The reason why I say that is because that's what I feel like this is. I feel like this is you walking away, leaving, maybe even moving out so that you can have some time to think. because again, I don't feel like this is over. I feel like things have changed, but I don't feel like it's over. And I don't feel like you're done. I think you're hurt. And I think it's a revelation and a realization that this person is not, that you two very well might not be on the same page, or that this meant much more to you than it did to the person. They run at a different speed, or there's something. It's not that it's malicious. It's just not that big of a deal to them. And I think it's going to be an adjustment for you and understanding that, and either not taking it personal or deciding it's not enough and leaving. But there is this breaking away temporarily to reflect and to think and to try to understand this. And the sun is also the happiest card in the deck. It's about a win-win for everybody. But it's also about things being illuminated, problem-solving, conflict resolution, understanding and optimism and all that. So maybe this is about you needing to break away for a new perspective so that you can see that this person's lack of enthusiasm or whatever is not personal. It's just how they are. And you two might just run at different speeds, and that's all it is. But either way, I think this realization of that and the disappointment that has led to a realization that is making you reconsider. And you do need to emotionally detach if you can't physically move out. This is a period of reflection where you're emotionally detached and wanting to be very practical about what happens next and what decisions you make. All right, what else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? Felt like pulling two. Page of Wands and 10 of Wands. Good. Starting at the communication. So this could be that interest that's still there in working on things, but the way it's been going, no. So there's still an interest, but the amount of work that you've been putting in, or how hard it's been, and the disappointment with the amount of effort is also on the table. So it's almost like, again, pulling back emotionally so that you can figure out what you want, because this has not been working. This 10 of Wands and this death, that's not working. So maybe this is about finding a new way, the Fool. I just don't feel like it's over. I feel like this is a lot of you realizing this while your person is kind of none the wiser, and you need to kind of, it's about you realizing, okay, is this going to work for me or not? I just don't know if I want it, because this person is the way they are. I just don't know if it's what I want anymore, or I don't feel like I'm getting enough. There's that question of, is this enough for you? And I feel like this is about you needing to decide that, if it's going to be enough. What else does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? And it's funny because it's not funny, but I feel like the ending is unexpected. I feel like it's been happening for a while. I think it's just voiced. I think you're like, all right, I got some decisions to make. I don't know. I just don't feel that person, though. It's the damnedest thing. I feel like they're kind of in the background and they're not involved in this at all. It's about you realizing some things and then feeling like you need to make some choices because of that. What else for Gemini? All right, what else for Gemini? Queen of Pentacles, there you are again. 3 of Swords, oh Lord. I should know this, but I can't tell if that's reversed or not. Hold on a minute. Okay, it's reversed. All right, so reflect, Queen of Pentacles, again the Queen of Pentacles, holy cow, and the 3 of Swords reversed. This is about making practical decisions after you've been dealt kind of some heartbreak. So it's recovery from heartbreak, it's optimism, it's releasing the pain and the heartache and being able to be practical about it. This could be Capricorn. But this is moving past the heartache, being able to make practical, pragmatic decisions. Perhaps this is just like an episode that you kind of, I just need some time to think about this, and your person's kind of going, okay, did I do something wrong? You know, I feel like the clue is, I don't feel like they tried to hurt you. I really don't. I just feel like you're all of a sudden at the crossroads because you're like, I don't know if this is enough for me. I don't know if you're, you know, at first it might have started out being like, you're not very giving or you're not very this, but it feels like they were never any different. It's just that you might have, this might have been a hard one realization to realize that this isn't, you're not being done unto, yet you're still not satisfied. So what is it? I either need to change my perspective and my expectations, if I can do that, and realize it's not personal. This person is just, you know, or I need to go. But either way, this is about you taking time to think, because this is about you releasing the pain, getting over whatever has given you heartbreak. Because remember, this has been going on for so long, I can't remember if it was in the beginning. Was it the Three of Swords that leapt out? I can't remember what leapt out in the beginning. I feel like it was Three of Swords. Here it is reversed. And it's because you're able to see things, because of your perspective shift, being able to be practical about things, having security in mind, being able to come to some conclusions. And the Three of Swords reversed and the Sun are both about optimism. It's about resolution. It's about resolving the pain and the heartache, and it's about recovery. And this is about recovery and regeneration and renewal. So it looks like either it's going to work out with your person, the Capricorn, or this is about your, after taking the time to reflect, you work smarter, not harder, and you relate to your person differently. Unless this is ending it and moving on. The choice will be yours. I feel like your person is kind of a little bit confused about this, or they're kind of just not involved. And I feel like this is about you needing to break away, reflect, and decide what's going to make you happy. And then after that, you're able to get over it. And this is not about laboring and working, and it's just that you were disappointed. And I feel like this is really realizing and being at the crossroads and needing to figure out what you want and what you're going to do next. The choice will be yours, whether you want to stay or you want to go, in light of this new information that it's not personal, but this person's detachment or uninvolvement, or you being more importantly, you being disappointed with their offerings, is not personal, but it very much is a dynamic of your relationship, and whether you want that or not, that's going to be the deciding factor. It could be that you move out. It could be that you finally accept things and voice your opinion, whereas before you never said anything. You just kind of, all of a sudden now you're like, you know what, I got to go. I got to go for a while. Need to think about a few things, because I can't go on like this. 9 and the 10. Can't go on like this. This is new perspective too, the Fool. New perspective on a love relationship. Interesting. There's still an interest there though. There's still communication. This is all very civilized, quite honestly. This is all very civil. It's very non-dramatic, which I don't see all the time. So that's pretty good. Okay, shutting up. All right. Thank you for stopping by, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. I hope you work it out. I hope you're able to, well, I hope you get to do what you see fit to do, but I hope I'm right in my assessment that it's not personal. It's just the way this person is. So at least they mean no malice. There's that, right? But I do hope this works out for you. I hope you're able to come to terms with what you want and go for it. Okay. I thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.